Hey guys, I'm back. I know it's been 2 weeks at least, maybe more, but 2 weeks at least. And so I'm just gonna hop right into it. I don't know what kind of video this is gonna turn out to be. Most likely it's gonna be long, but my idea was that, and just a little bit of backstory. What happened? I can't remember, but I know for 1 week at least I had family in town. So that kind of took me away from filming and stuff. But I think before that it was just too much stuff going on, too much immediate family stuff, like with my own children. And then I had visiting family, their grandparents and such, and aunt and cousin. So, but when they were here, my visiting family, I should say, my sister, who is a genius at getting things on sale and clearance items and just things on sale. She brought me a box. Now, she said it was supposed to be like Christmas stuff that maybe didn't make it in last year's Christmas box, or stuff for Christmas for this year, but since she was coming anyway, she's got me a box full of woo, makeup slash beauty items. So I've got a couple of things in here today, and I thought I would just do a full face of makeup of gift items that I got from my sister, who again is a genius at getting things on clearance, things on sale. And so I've got a ton of stuff. So I'm thinking I'll just do a full face of makeup. I'll use the products that are in the box and I'll talk about them as I'm using them. If it starts to get way too long, we'll just have to deal with that. And one thing that my mom gave me though when she was in town visiting was this, I believe this is the Love is the Foundation brush from It Cosmetics. It says Love Beautifully on the side, but I think on the box, which I think I probably threw away, it said Love is the Foundation brush. So it's a heart-shaped brush, but it's kind of flat, but it's almost like not completely flat straight across. There's a little bit of almost like an edge right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that today for foundation, and we'll just get started. I think I'm gonna go ahead and well, you know what? I think I've got a primer in here somewhere. So how y'all's been doing? Crazy stuff going on in our world. I do not want to talk about it at all. If you are angry that I'm not talking about it, you certainly don't have to watch this video at all. I don't have a primer that I can find. I know there's one in here, but I'm not going to spend an hour and a half looking for it. Oh, and before I talk about that, anyway, so if you don't like if you don't like me, if you don't like the way I talk, if you don't like things that I talk about, you certainly don't have to watch my videos at all. Anyway, enough of that. I'm done talking about it. Okay, I wanted to mention that this is the moisturizer I've been using for at least a year, probably it might have even been 2 years. It is the Studio 35 Walgreens brand of the Cetaphil moisturizing cream. This is like a body cream, so you can use it all over your body, which I did. I used it on my legs a lot, but I also mostly used it just on my face, the skin on my face. So I used the whole tub. There's a little tiny bit that I could probably scrape out, which I'm not going to do, but this is a very deep moisturizing cream, but I will say that it is a little bit greasy feeling after you use it, and it makes your skin look really, really shiny. I recently, since this was getting low, I purchased the Walmart Equate Beauty brand, generic brand of the Cetaphil cream, and this is just as moisturizing, not as greasy feeling, and not as shiny. A little bit shiny. I mean, you can see I've got some shine going on here, but this is not at all as greasy as this one. I liked this, used the whole tub. The only reason why I got the Walmart brand was because I was in Walmart and it was really inexpensive. I can't remember how much it was, but it was less than this one. So just so you guys know, this is not a bad cream if you're looking for an alternative to the actual Cetaphil cream. Now, I've never used the Cetaphil cream, so I don't know how comparable they are. Just let you guys know that this is an empty. I'm doing empties, y'all. And I liked it. It was fine. Now we're working on this one. This one looks like that. It's less, this one almost seems more solid, or more, yeah, it's almost more solid. It's not solid, obviously. It's not like coconut oil or anything as a solid, but it seems more solid than the other one was. Anyway, so we'll get that out of the way. Just thought I'd talk about that. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my skin though, even though it is ready for makeup, pretty much. Oh, I found the primer. I knew I put it in here anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Hydrating Face Primer with coconut water for hydration, the Ulta, gift with purchase kind of thing. And I'll just use it because I have it. So it's a cream like that. I do have a sample size of this already, and it smells very coconutty, which I'm really loving for summertime. I love coconut. I like raw coconut. I like sweetened coconut. I like the smell of coconut. My husband hates it. I think it's, I'm not sure if it's the flavor or if it's just the texture. I have a feeling it's a little bit, might be a little bit of both, because he also hates onions as well. And they have a similar texture. Coconut and onions. I'm just gonna put it all over my face. Give it a second to sink in. This is gonna be a long video, sorry you guys. I don't really have any way to make it longer or shorter. I got a way to make it longer, y'all. Like, I can make it way long, but I don't know how to make it shorter. And as soon as I start touching my face, anywhere around my sinus regions, eyes, nose, my nose will start to drip a little bit. So if I have to do that a little bit, I apologize. Oh, and I did want to mention my hair is different today. I had someone in the comments when I first got it cut ask if I had tried curling it yet. I can't remember who it was. I'm so sorry, you guys. Like, my brain, I can't hold on to information, and especially details. I'm really bad at that. Doesn't mean I don't care about you guys. I am so thankful for everyone that watches. But anyway, someone had mentioned, have I tried curling it? This is the first time today that I have tried curling it, and I think it turned out fine. Some pieces are kind of sticky outy, but I don't really care about that. But it was actually a lot easier, and I didn't burn myself than I thought it was going to be. So, okay, so I don't have a foundation to try, but what I will do is use, I don't want to use the same one that I've been constantly using. So let's see what else we can try. How about, sorry, I'm just not prepared. I just decided to hop on because I had a minute of extra time. Why don't we go with this one? This is the Wet n Wild Coverall. Let's just try it. I'm gonna kind of try to go a little bit light-handed today because I actually don't want that much coverage, and I don't want to be that matte. So I'm gonna do a real light hand of that. It's not available anymore, this foundation. It's discontinued. A little bit on the beigey, but on the pink side of beige. I almost like a little bit greener of a beige. I know that sounds crazy, but a lot of times a beige foundation will end up looking too pink on me. Okay, I have used this brush already, and I will say that it's very soft. It feels like very good quality, but, and Mom, don't get mad at me, it's actually not as soft as my BH Cosmetics brush. It almost is it's kind of reminding me of, I don't know if you guys know, remember when I tried out that Japanesque brush from Walmart. It was that giant, that huge brush that I loved the idea of it. Oh, I might need a little bit more because it was so big and it could blend out your foundation in like 0.2 seconds, you know, whatever. But it was almost too scratchy, and I feel like this is pretty similar. It's just, this is just not as soft as this one. It just isn't. It's just the truth, and I'm sorry if I'm hurting anyone's feelings. Is it terrible? No, it is soft, but honestly, it's just not as soft as that brush. Now, I want to say my mom got this on sale. They were like clearancing them out for like $5, $7, something like that. It was some ridiculously good price. So am I going to use it? Oh yeah, I am. But it's truthfully, it's just not as soft as I was hoping it was going to be. All right, so now I'm just gonna put some concealer on, and I think I'll just use my tried and true, sorry I'm making so much noise, you guys. e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. And I'll mention, a lot of the stuff that I say might seem like repetitive, but it's because I don't edit, and also sometimes I'll have newer viewers or friends that will watch and they don't know a lot of my thoughts on some of these things, and so I hope you guys are understanding of that, and don't get too annoyed with it. But I like that Hydrating Camo Concealer better than the original e.l.f. Camo Concealer. There's a train, by the way. I'm sure you guys heard that. I live right by railroad tracks, so you know. Anyway, this one feels less greasy. Like the original e.l.f. Camo Concealer felt so greasy. And it just did not blend well for me at all. It was just not a good, it just didn't work for me. All right. And my son and my oldest daughter are here at home, and she is keeping an eye on him, but don't be surprised if he starts jiggling a door handle or trying to get in or screaming, "Mama, mama." If that does happen, he's perfectly fine and he's perfectly safe, but he is perfectly needy, you know what I mean? So if I don't answer the door, which I won't if he tries to get in because I don't like to have him on camera, but just know he is perfectly safe. And I also have cats that are trying to get in all the time too. So, you know. Okay, so we've got, I think that's all I have for face products that are new and were gifted to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and use to powder myself. She also got me a brush set. It's a little, it was from Victoria's Secret, just a 2-brush set, like a fluffy powder brush, and this one is a double-ended eye brush. Got a little bit of smudgy end and a little bit of a fluffy blending end as well. So I'm gonna use the powder brush with this AOA Studio Perfect Setting Powder. I think this is the shade Brightening. Yeah. And whoa, I just made a big old mess of it. But I just have a little bit in the cap. I have really been enjoying this powder because it's a powder, and I always powder. But it gives a soft and perfectly brightening without being too glittery or too shiny. It's like a soft glow powder. It's lovely, very finely milled, very soft. Doesn't have any coverage, doesn't look powdery. It's really an excellent powder. It is from AOA, and you get 0.7 grams, not 0.7, just 7 grams of product. It's a smaller container, but it's only $1 from the Shop Miss A website. Okay, so, and this powder brush is really nice and very soft, and I really am loving it for powder. You can hear my son in the background. Yes, that's him. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of lip gloss on my lips because they're feeling really dry right now, and I want them to be, whoa, I've got sunshine in my eyes, and I just want them to be ready for whatever lip product I put on later. You can hear him out there talking. So while my parents were here, we went to visit a Caverns, and it was really cool. I'm such a nerd, you guys. Like, I love nature, and I love, you know, anything that's nerdy like that. I'm gonna be interested in. So it was right up my alley. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was so neat. We got to be in the boat of the stream in the cavern and just ride our way down. It was very cool. So I say all that to say, if you like caverns, you should go check them out. They're very cool. Okay, now I'm not sure what to do next. I think we'll do a little bit of maybe, okay, I've got 2 palettes here that she got for me, and this is a Bare Minerals palette, but it's got a blush, which is Pink Me Up, and 2 eyeshadows. This is the Genude Eye and Cheek palette, Northern Lights Rose Golds, and the top shadow is Anticipation and the bottom is Woo Is Me. So I think I'm going to use this today. I also have this, which I might dip into as well, depending on how, oh yeah, things go. This is an Ulta Beauty Collection. This is, doesn't say what it is. Happiness Looks Gorgeous on You. Anyway, these are the shades. They all have names and stuff. These 2 palettes are not necessarily in the same color family, but and I'm doing a kind of a light look, but if I can incorporate any of these, I will. If not, we'll do that on another time. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with the blush. And I think I have a blush brush that she also gave. Yeah, I've got an Ulta Beauty, looks like a gift with purchase type brush, so not the best quality that they offer, but it's really soft and it looks very usable. It's pretty not very densely packed though, so just be aware of that. I'm just going to tap into that blush, and with all that hydrating face primer on and the brightening setting powder, I am looking pretty glowy right now. A little bit more probably than I would like, so I probably won't need a highlight today. I may use one anyway, but we'll just see. So I'm gonna go ahead and take, excuse me, this fluffy brush, and I'm going to just dip into this shade. I'm just gonna put that really all over my whole eyelid. Natural look today, because I got places to go today. And since I'm kind of fly by the seat of my pants today, I don't want to, it's already, my video's already too long, and I apologize for that. I feel like I want to try this color right here, but I don't want to ruin. I'm going to put a tiny bit in my crease. I know what you're thinking, but it's shimmery. You never put shimmery shades in your crease. I do. And I don't care. And I've seen a lot of working professional makeup artists do the same. Okay. All right, so that's lovely. These, they're Bare Minerals, so you know they're gonna be good. Most Bare Minerals products are just easily blendable, all that, so that's a good one. All right, I've got so many products in here. I might just save some of them for another time. Ooh, try that lip. Okay, this is the Ultimate Lashes Multitasking Mascara from Ulta. I have been pretty impressed with Ulta's mascaras. I've got sunlight shining in, so like I'm getting some reflect. I'm just gonna move some of these items real quick. So let's try this one and see what we've got. Ooh, got your hourglass shaped brush, nicely cleaned off brush, not too much gunk, which I love that. I hate it when there's just so much gunk on there. It overloads your lashes, so let's just see. All right, as a first impression, I am liking it. Making my lashes look very fluffy and wispy. That's what I like. I do like volume, but I like it to be the most natural looking volume so that when people see my eyelashes, they're not like, wow, she's wearing a lot of mascara. I want them to think, wow, she has got 10 million lashes and they're all thick and long. That's what I like. Yeah, so as a first impression, this is seeming really good. It's almost seeming like I wouldn't really need to wipe any product off. Now, because it's an hourglass shape, I feel like the wand is almost kind of pointless, the shape of it, because I'm using the fat tip of it to really get the product onto the lashes. And the other end is just sort of like there for no reason, you know what I mean? Okay, so good mascara, especially like, it's not crazy bold lashes, but it's nice for, I would say, everyday wear. I'll continue to use it though, and I may update my thoughts on how good this is in upcoming videos or whatever. All right, so I already did blush. I'm gonna try this. I do not need any more light reflection on this skin, but I'm gonna try it anyway. This is the Ulta Face Highlighting Color Stick in the shade Pixie Dust. It might be too dark, we'll see. Oh, well, maybe not. This is one of those beige type highlighters. You see that? So it's almost like, not quite, but it's almost like the actual color of my skin. So let me just see what shade. Okay, I'm gonna use this Real Techniques Expert Face Brush to kind of buff that out. You can still see it, but I had so much glow, it's hard to know like what is giving me the most amount of glow right now. But I feel like not bad. See it on my hand. It's all right. Certainly usable, not terrible at all. Okay, so we've got, okay, let's do brows, just because I'm pretty excited about this. This is the Ulta Beauty Brow Shaping Gel in Clear. I like their brow gels, the colored ones, because they are all, or the darkest one is a really good shade match for my eyebrows. It's still dark brown, and I would prefer like a gray or even like a charcoal color. But I do use this also. This is the Instant Lift Brow Pencil from e.l.f. So sorry you guys, this is so long and I feel like you're not getting much for your time. But I've been blabbing a little bit and I'm sorry about that. Okay, so we're gonna try this is just the fixing brow or the shaping gel, not brow. Okay, not too much product on the brush, it feels like. And I'll tell you, I'll let you guys know how well that works. All right, so that's that. Last thing is gonna be lips. I'm just gonna remove that gloss. It's a little bit sticky, so sometimes it sticks the tissue fuzz to it. And she also got this lip, which is a Bare Minerals lip. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but the shade is called Notorious. It's one of your, it's like a nude shade. A little bit on the caramelly side. Nice. It seems like it might be one of those, oh, it's got some good pigment, so yeah. It feels really balmy though, so it's not gonna be like a matte lipstick or anything like that. So that's very nice, good shade. Okay, I think that's it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.